All right, we're all muted down, and we're ready to go into today's ideas, which are about learning how to think, learning how to live. But we want to start by remembering what this holiday weekend is about. It's about remembering, and certainly learning how to remember is learning how to think. But what we are remembering today is all of the people and all of the families of those people who have lost their lives in service to this idea of this country, and in service to the idea of whatever country they came from. But what we want to remember today is that the conflicts, the wars that give rise to the need for these sacrifices, well, they are just simply outpicturings of human consciousness. There is no war in the mind of God. It is entirely a human creation. And what we have thought and what we have learned, we can unthink. We can unlearn. So today, we will do that which we can to produce a change in consciousness, a change of peace. There is only one life, and that life is God. And that life is perfect peace, for there is nothing for God to struggle with. For God is all that there is. There can be no enemies. There can be no obstacles. There can be no opponents to that which is perfect peace, perfect power, perfect wisdom, perfect love. Rumi says there is a field beyond ideas of right doing and wrong doing. Let us meet there. Let us remember that each and every person who has ever lived, who is living, who will ever live on this planet is an expression of divine love. We are expressions of divine love. So together, we walk hand in hand from the visible to the invisible. We press through the veil of human race consciousness. We step into the field of peace. Today, we deliberately and we actively release and let go of any ideas that separate us from ourselves, from our God, from each other. We release and let go of ideas of fear, ideas of hate, ideas of greed, we recognize each and every person as an expression of God. We love each and every one as the divine loves them, unconditionally. And we recognize that all that we require, we can have without taking from another. There is only God's peace, God's perfection, and God's plenty. We bless each and every person. We bless all of those who mourn the sacrifice their loved ones have made. And we commit ourselves to establishing the consciousness of peace that passes understanding, the consciousness that completely eliminates the human desire for war, for struggle, for conflict. We open our hearts now and we let God's peace flow through us to surround the entire world, each and every person, each and every one. We are grateful for this opportunity to be together today, to remember the truth of God's peace, and to do the best thing that we can possibly do for the establishment of that peace on earth, which is to change human consciousness. We recognize that there's a power in the universe we call the law of mind that acts upon our belief, that is right now producing whatever change or changes as needs must be in our consciousness and in all consciousness for everyone who is open and receptive to peace. We release this treatment to that perfect law, knowing so certainly it is done, that we say together, and so it is.